I'm at my friend Brian's home studio. We're gonna go check it out. Hey, bro.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Bring my camera in. Is that cool?
Oh, absolutely. Come on in, guys.
Nice spot, dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Drums in the dining room.
Hey, you know.
So what's for dinner? Beats. Dude, this is sick, man. Wood floors, nice open, super live. This is obviously live room.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have control room type situation.
So everything goes right behind me to the control room. It's nothing crazy. Pretty modest setup, I would say.
I don't know, looks pretty sick.
I appreciate it, dude. A lot of it is just my own personal stuff for pleasure, or if clients hit me up and want me to play on their project. I've also had friends of mine that are drummers come over and record content for themselves, or for projects that they're working on. So really, whatever drum-related stuff I can get, that's what I prefer to do, because drums is what I know the best.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your mic setup in here.
For the kick, I'm using a Shure Beta 52 on the outside. That's kind of like my sub kick. And then on the inside, we're using the old trusty Beta 91.
Sweet.
Love this. This is for all the smack and attack. And then if we move to the snare drum, I'm using the Shure Beta 57A. I use that because it rejects a little more of the hi-hat. And for me, just tonally, I think it sounds better than a 57. I am using the standard 57 on the bottom. And there's no real rule for how I have it placed. I do ride the bottom like a lot hotter than I used to.
Yeah.
Just based off of things I've seen other people doing, and it helps add the top end.
Sizzle.
Without having to add too much on the top, because you're dealing with the bleed from the hi-hat too. So that helps out a lot. On toms, this is a kind of a still new setup I've been doing. They're Audio-Technica 4033s. They're condenser microphones, they're not dynamic. I feel like they reject pretty well, and they give me that nice top end that I'm looking for, while still retaining that low end that I want as well. This guy and the hi-hat I'm not using at the moment. I don't have enough inputs. For overheads, I'm using these AKG pencil condensers.
Oh,
and these
sweet.
guys are super cheap. They're the Perception Line 170s. Nothing fancy about those either. Just
Did you buy those in a kit, or did you get those as a pair on them by themselves?
They came as a pair. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I got them from Guitar Center or something like that. For tom, I'm using the good old Audix D6.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with that. I used that for my kick drum for a while. And it's good for kick, but for me, it's too much smack and too much attack.
Yeah.
It has that EQ curve too built into it, which is nice, but for me, I like the combo that I have going on now, and it works perfect for four tom.
Nice.
I have one other mic. It's a room mic that's back here. It's this little guy back here. My Cascade Fathead.
Oh, and this is where you place it?
I place it right there for now. I mean, I'm still new to this house, so I'm trying to figure out where the best spot is.
Dude, that's cool.
Come on in, guys.
Nice.
Welcome to the control room.
Super, super duper vibey.
Awesome.
What's in there?
This is Calypso, my little snake. She's a corn snake, shining in the little rock here.
Oh, nice. Nice desk. Good,
Thank you.
good vibes. Good smells. Got the tiger on the wall.
All about the vibe. Tiger Eye Studios. This is like the mothership of the studio, my Apollo 8 Pre. And that runs simultaneously with my twin that's up on the desk. So overall I have I have 10 channels to work with. And that's expandable if I want to expand.
Sure, yeah.
That's the nice thing about Apollo. And their new Luna thing that's coming out, I can't wait to use that. But UAD makes some of the best stuff. So that all runs into Pro Tools 12, which I've been using for a while now. As far as monitoring goes, everybody asks me about the TV. It's just a TV.
Yeah.
I just run an HDMI from my computer. And I run, literally everything I run is off my MacBook Pro. That's like from 2014. As far as monitors go, I have these Atoms. I believe they're 7 inches. They're great, I love them. For me, they give me that low end and that mid range that I need. It's not overbearing. In contrast with the Yamaha HS5s, they're kind of like my Quasimodo NS10 monitors. They're really flat and kind of are true to the way they sound, and it's just a good difference between the two.
Where'd you get this desk?
Facebook Marketplace, man.
This thing is nice.
Yeah. I think it was like $30 someone was
What?
selling it for, so I was like, steal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it connected to those shelves?
No,
Just
that's
is it
separate.
sitting on it, or is it?
Oh, those shelves, yeah. It's all one piece.
You're a drummer. You'll do like drum covers, and then you'll do sort of geeking out on different brands and different styles of drums. And you have an Instagram that you post a lot of these drum videos to.
I do.
How long have you been doing that whole thing?
Ever since I really got my hand on drums, and when Instagram came out, that was like my main focus. I mean, it's funny, and my girlfriend says it to me all the time. Like, if you go on my Instagram account, you would never know like we dated. My whole Instagram is just drums and music stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what I love, and that's what.
Careful.
I mean, no, you know what I'm saying. She knows too.
So what's on the back wall there? Is that just a giant piece of black fabric?
So
Curtain?
those are just.
You got the tapestry, and then what's
Yeah.
behind it?
They're just sheets from Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just like king or queen sheets.
It looks great.
And like I said earlier, since I'm renting this place, I don't want to do too much to it.
Uh-huh.
So it's just finding ways to work around it. And I love black. I think black, makes everything pop.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's just an easy solution. And then I found the tapestries on like Amazon.
All right, I gotta see what these lights are back here because oh, just regular bulbs.
Yeah.
All right, and I see you're just like me. You have the mini fridge
Mm-hmm.
stocked.
Got all the essentials. Soda, and 1 beer. And then we got coffee out there too, of course.
Do you track through the virtual plugins, or do you like to save that for mixing, or both, or?
For a while, I mean, when I first started out and when I first got the Apollo stuff, I was running the Unison preamps, but wasn't doing any processing other than that. Like, It was all flat. It was just the preamps.
Yeah.
But now I run the preamps, and I'm running EQ across every channel, and I have an instance of a virtual tape machine on there too, on everything.
Oh, okay.
I've built confidence over the years doing this, and I finally got to that point where I was like, okay, well, I think I'm ready to commit instead of doing everything on the back end.
You are saving these templates so you can just pull it up
I am.
and recall specific sounds that you had.
Yeah, that's another amazing feature of console. You're like, oh, I want to wipe everything clean. You can start fresh, and
Turn around and come right back 1 minute later.
Exactly. I mean, I was even tweaking this before you guys showed up today, so
Yeah.
It definitely makes things easier. Like, I love the analog stuff. If I could afford it,
Yeah.
totally would have a big console.
Yeah,
So-
it works great without it. I mean,
Exactly.
and everything, and we'll see how Luna, works out. I'm always somewhere in the middle. I like to use both
Mhm.
because my main issue with the analog stuff is when it has a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm not a mechanical engineer or electrical engineer, so I got to take it somewhere, and then I obviously can't work.
The nice thing about these two is that they're so integratable. So like if
Yes.
you do like you have that 1073 preamp, it's easy to tie into the setup that you have already.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can add your analog gear to your digital. So I mean that's my future plans.
Can I hear
Sure.
something you've done in here?
Sure.
Thanks for having us into your place and showing us around, man.
Absolutely, dude. It's a pleasure.
If you guys want to, go on Instagram, look up Brian's IG handle. I'll link it down below and right here on the screen. Go give him a follow. Check out his... You have a YouTube channel, right?
I do, yeah.
Go check out the YouTube channel. Smash the like button. subscribe to his channel, smash his like button. See ya.